Welcome to the quickest video with the easiest, simplest. Welcome to the quickest video with the simplest tools to help you calm down your nervous system as we approach the holidays. These tools will be very simple for you to learn and to implement anywhere. These are things that you can utilize without anyone having to know about them. So you don't have to leave a room if you can't. You don't have to stop driving if you can't. You can do these anywhere, anytime. Some of these, not all of them, but some of them, for sure. We are going to start off with one that is just going to calm down our nervous system. So the first thing I'm going to have you do is find your collarbone. You see right in the middle where those two collarbones come together, there's a little divot. You're going to come down that and then come out to the sides. So you're on that sternum or that breastbone or chest bone, whatever you want to call it. Then you come out to the sides and there are two little soft spots there. Go ahead and make a U with your hand, with one hand, and place your index finger and your thumb in those soft spots. Now, if you're driving, you do not have to do the second part. If you are the driver, you do not have to do the second part. If you are the passenger or you're just sitting there, you can go ahead and do the second part. You're going to take your other hand and place it on your belly, about belly button height. And you're just gonna give a little rub to those two spots and take some nice inhales and exhales. You could choose to inhale and exhale through your nose, inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. Whatever works for you. I invite you to try and make that exhale as long or a little longer than that inhale. This can sometimes be challenging, especially when we are feeling a little panicked or a little stressed out or a little anxious, a little nervous, whatever word you want to use for it. Just try and make that exhale a little bit longer than that inhale. That one is so good to calm you down. That one is my favorite one to do when I am stuck in traffic. Just placing my hands here and doing a little rub automatically calms me down. So good. So good. Okay, for the next one, you are going to have a target near you and a target farther away. So you can use your thumb if you would like to. You can also just use something, so if you are stuck in traffic and you were parked and you are not moving, you can use your steering wheel or something in the dash. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna look at your thumb or your close target and then look at a target farther away. Toggle your eyes back and forth between the close target and the target farther away. Close, farther away. Close, farther away. Now if you are at a holiday event and you are feeling stressed, you are feeling overwhelmed, it is too people-y, you can use this too. Just find something that's closer. Like even if there's a person sitting next to you, you can go a person sitting next to you, something on the wall behind you. You can still use your thumb or your fork or whatever it might be. Don't be afraid to do things in front of people. But I understand if you don't want to answer any questions, by all means, do what it is that's going to preserve you first. So, please go ahead. Close, farther away, close, farther away. Close, farther away. It does strengthen this if you allow the targets to come into focus as you toggle back and forth. Okay, we're gonna move on to another one of my favorites, which is ear pulling. So you'll just take your earlobe, or you can stick your finger into the cartilage and kind of hook the cartilage, and you'll just pull on your ear. For the sake of not losing my microphones, I'm not going to do this. You'll just pull on your ear gently. Just feel the pressure of, so don't pull so hard that it hurts, just feel a little bit of extra weight on your ears. You can do both of them, you can do one at a time, whatever it is that resonates for you. Just pull on those ears. And then we will move along to the physiological side. This breath is proven to help calm down your nervous system. It is what we do naturally when we have been crying. Babies do it too when they are trying to settle down. It is super easy. This one, somebody might notice what you're doing. Again, it is still pretty discreet as far as being able to do it, people not noticing. So a physiological side is 2 inhales, well, a regular inhale followed by a short inhale, followed by a long exhale. So it'll look like this. So we do this when we're crying, and when we are getting to the end of our crying, where we go, our body naturally does this, but we can do this and use this. So you would go through that about 3 times. And that will help calm your nervous system down. What you will notice, and when you know that your nervous system has calmed down, is you will feel a sense of either lightness or even a little bit of heaviness, a little weightedness, if you have been feeling very flighty. And what I mean by flighty is if you feel like you have too much energy and you have all this energy to expend, when your nervous system calms down, it just feels like you have a nice hug, like you feel a little more grounded in the ground. You feel like more weight in the ground. You'll notice your voice will get deeper. This is another thing that happens when our nervous system is calmer, is that we stop speaking from our head voice and we start speaking a little more from our throat voice. Everything kind of calms down. You may notice that you yawn, or you feel a little sleepy, or you just feel a sense of relaxation. It can be all of those things. So, have a wonderful holiday. Take these tools with you. Practice them beforehand. Go through this series, practice them. Make sure that you have them kind of in your brain already, so you know how to use them. Practice them regularly. Practice them when you are not feeling stressed out, so that you know when you are feeling stressed out, you have these tools. If you don't practice them, I'm just going to say this, if you don't practice them, you won't remember them. And I'm saying this from experience. As somebody who does these regularly and knows them, when I don't practice them regularly, I forget that they are tools that I can use. And then I remember later on. So practice them when you're not having a moment, when you don't need them, so that you know what they are and how to use them when you need them. Have a wonderful day.